My name is Bond. James Bond. Oh, sorry, that's not my name. My name is Shavam Punjabi, and you're at the Cornea Impression. But when you're driving a car such as the Aston Martin DBS, especially in a color called Skyfall Silver, you're definitely going to feel like James Bond. Oh crap, my enemies are after me. Let's go. Finally got rid of the bad guys. This is the car that saved me. By this I mean the Aston Martin DBS. Now the DBS is based on the DB11, which is a regular road going car, the everyday car. And Aston decided, no, a V8 and a V12 is not good enough for us and for our clients. Let's give them something with more oomph, more dynamism, more athleticism and more performance. So we have the DBS. The S stands for Superleggera, Aston Martin DB Superleggera, if you want to look at it that way. But let's talk about what makes this car unique, starting with the looks. So as you can see, the silhouette is like a regular DB11. So regular DB11 GT car, nice, beautiful, clean sculpted, long bonnet, looks very, very, very sexy and has a lot of road presence. But what sets it apart from the regular DB11 is this new 3D dimensional front grille. So you can see these small pokes over here. This is a brand new grille designed just for the DBS, and it looks pretty cool. A carbon fiber lip front diffuser over here. Also, it has carbon fiber vents to let the 5.2 liter V12 twin turbo engine in this breathe better. Beautiful. We'll be talking about the performance in a bit. But again, the entire bonnet is made up of carbon fiber. The side vents over here are carbon fiber too, and it has 21-inch rims. The rear of the DBS is also a piece of art. It's very beautiful to look at. The entire bodywork on the DBS is a more aggressive version of the DB11. It's been designed to channel airflow smoothly around the car and more aggressively as well. So the entire car looks aggressive because of the new bodywork and the new panels. Looks much more dynamic and has a purpose as well, which is always a thumbs up in my book. When you talk about the rear, it has a brand new carbon fiber diffuser over here all the way, which is very good looking. It's a very sizable diffuser. So it's got multiple layers in it just to make sure that the airflow is smooth below the car and around the car. Now, when you open the boot, this is made of carbon fiber as well. This entire boot is carbon fiber. And then you have loops on the side over here, which go into a duct, which comes out over here to channel air under this lip spoiler at the back. So there's air coming in from here, going inside the car and then coming out from here. And then this lip spoiler also channels the top air as well. Lot of thought going into that just to make sure you have enough downforce and the car has enough grip, because interestingly the V12 engine is up front, so the entire weight of the car is in the front, on the front two tires. You need weight on this, on the back, to make sure the car is stable and steady during those turns and bends, because it's rear wheel drive. That means all the power comes to the rear wheels. So you need that kind of downforce to make sure the car stays steady and stable when you turn and twist at any given turn or bend, because you're going to be pushing this car to its limit every time you drive it, even though it's a GT car. Time to talk about the driving bits. Let's go. It's time to talk about performance in the Aston Martin DBS. A DBS is designed to be a GT car. That means it has a massive 5.2 liter V8 sitting up front, sending power to the rear wheels. A GT car is designed to be fast, luxury and opulent. This is all of that. The DBS can do continent crushing speeds and cover large distances in the blink of an eye. But how can it do that? Well, it can do that because, like I said, it has a twin turbo V12 in the front, producing 715 horsepower, mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox and 900 Newton meters of torque. All of this is mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.4 seconds, and it has a top speed of 340 kilometers per hour. Damn, that's fast. But how is it in personality? Well, when you're cruising around town, you're in GT mode, it's relaxed. It changes 50 kilometers per hour in 5th gear. In fact, it's asking me to go to 6th gear for 50 kilometers per hour. That's how smooth, refined, easy to drive around town it is. It's easy to park, the visibility all around is good, and you have an armrest over here to be able to relax while driving. If you want to do the one-arm driving technique like I'm doing right now, it's just easy going. You have the nice center armrest, so you just relax driving around town. But change it to Sport Plus mode and the car just becomes another character altogether, another animal altogether, because downshift and then it goes all the way up to 7,000 RPM, and the carbon ceramic brakes help you keeping the car in check. That's how it is. That's how it is. It can tackle straight line with ease. It's just so good at it. It can demolish it. It can do the straights with no problems at all, and sound damn good while doing it. It just sounds so good. That V12 is so well thought of. It really sounds epic. These are the sounds you miss when you drive an EV car. So the V12 twin turbo sounds brilliant, but when it comes to tackling corners, it's actually pretty good. Now it's accurate, but not razor sharp. It's not hypersensitive. It's a bit more calm and relaxed, which is how a GT car should be. It gives you that sense of confidence without trying to push you to your limit. And that, again, I say it is how a GT car should be. This is what it does. So it gives enough feedback, enough grip, and enough confidence. It is perfect for daily GT driving duties. So it's time to talk about the interiors of the Aston Martin DBS. First impressions, the second you get in, you're surrounded by opulent leather. It's leather everywhere you can see. So the leather, and by the way, the Aston Martin leather is amazing to feel, touch, smell and sense. Really good quality hide. That's what Aston Martin uses. Now, what's interesting about it is the entire stitching on these seats. There's so much going on. There's like a hexagon with couple of other shapes inside, like a diamond shape inside that, V-vents over here, the Aston Martin logo, leather on top with Alcantara, and leather just everywhere you can see, contrasted by silver thread stitching. So there's a silver thread stitching going on over here, and then carbon fiber inserts over here on the door trims. All in all, very tastefully done. Even the door handles are made of metal, making them feel solid and chunky. You have this beautiful steering wheel, which is flat bottomed. So it's like ovalish and a flat bottom at the same time. You have all your controls over here for volume, suspension, drive modes, all on the steering wheel. Nice metal chunky paddle shifters. But more than anything else, the biggest delight to your senses is when you look at the engine start-stop button. It glows red. Is glowing red at me right now, inviting me to switch it on. Then you're in treat for an oral delight. The V12 engine comes to life and just sounds so good. And at the same time, to add to the drama, the Bang & Olufsen audio system that's in this car, the tweeters just come out of the edges. They rise up to the occasion. So cool. But there are some not so good bits about the interiors of this car. One is the old command system from Mercedes. This really feels dated, and paying the kind of money you pay for this kind of car, Aston, you really need to up your game. Either get a new one or get rid of it completely and go back to old school. I vote for old school. The other not so good bit is the shoddy AC vents. I mean, this is very, 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 very cheap plastic. I wish we could have done a better job with the plastic on the air vents and found some better quality ones, because these don't cut it for this kind of car. While you're in your Aston Martin DBS and some bad guys are still chasing you, then press this button on the center console and you have your gun. Special option from Q division. You're going to be asking me, how much is it now? Well, it's $320,000. That's the starting price. And then obviously with the Q division coming into play and customization options coming into play, you can spec this car probably to a lot of money. I don't even know how much you can go up till, but yeah, a lot of money. So starting price is $320,000. $320,000. That's a lot of money. In dirhams, that's a starting price of 1.2 million dirhams, and it can go up further in that as well. Is it a GT car to buy? Honestly speaking, it probably is. But you need to go drive the competition. Why do I say that? Is because this may suit my style, my personality, and the way I drive, but it may not suit your style or your personality. So to find that exact car for your preference, you need to try out the competition as well. So this is a brilliant car. It's a great car. It wears multiple hats and it delivers while wearing those multiple hats. So in all, there's nothing much to complain about as such. Yes, the command system is outdated and the plastic air vents look rubbish from such a expensive piece of kit. But once you start driving, you kind of forget about everything. You kind of get involved in the driving experience, and that's what cars are all about. They want you to get involved in the driving experience. So, thumbs up for the Aston Martin DBS, and I look forward to more Aston Martins and driving them in the future. So stay tuned for more content, more videos, more reviews. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and time to run away from my enemies. Until next time, bye.